in hot. Got 'em on rock. Looking at Lisa. Came in and I got it on lock.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that wasn't even okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel.
I haven't even finished listening to this yet because I'm taking my time with it. And look, we have a new song from Lisa, a new one. I don't know where I'm supposed to be standing with this framing because it always seems to want to focus on Labubu over here. And you're all going to be like, oh, you're a fake fan. You haven't listened to all of Lisa's songs yet. I don't want to rush this. I'll get there, just like I'll get there with pretty much everything else that I've started on my music listening and content creation journey. And I don't want this to feel like a job where I'll start losing my love for music. So I want to take my time with this. Alter Ego by Lisa. But of course, this is something different. This is a collaboration with an artist called Anyma. I wasn't expecting it. It's come out of nowhere, but it's Lisa. And we love Lisa content here. You guys also seem to love whenever I do a Lisa video. Except I'm surprised a lot of you didn't really see the last Blackpink reaction I did. I don't know if YouTube was not pushing that video out or something compared to like my other videos, but if you haven't checked that one out, please do check it out up there. But this is going to be a reaction to Lisa's new song Bad Angel. I've been trying to avoid spoilers for this and I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know what to expect. I've just seen some of the visuals like on Instagram and luckily I haven't spoiled myself with anything else aside from that. So I think it's time to check out the song. Don't you? Am I going to be mind blown? Okay, heart's pounding. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel. I don't wanna when I say so. Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel. Oh, I'm bad for an angel. Coming in hot. Got 'em on rock. Looking at Lisa. Came in and I got it on lock. Walking on water, no floods. Got 'em in, spilling your truth, my
Oh, yeah.
If I said it, I said it in slow. Save rehearse, but we on that pain.
cool,
Eyes on me, I play no games. If looks kill, then I go bang, yeah, I go bang, yeah, I go bang. Just making them freeze, looking at me, get on your knees. Heaven or hell, you can get it from me.
Get on your knees? Did I hear that right? Mate, what is this song? We're not even a minute into it, but it is a shorter song, so it's okay. Wow, EDM vibes right off the bat. Got that sort of dark, deep house sound building in with this sort of... That's already 10 out of 10. Like, I love that vibe, that sort of dark EDM vibe. Like, if I was to lay down some guitar riffs on this would sound so good. And, oh my goodness, visually, this is a stunning video too. Very simple on the color palettes. You've got your beiges, you've got your creamy whites, sort of the off-whites going on there, the silver, and then there's a lot of like darkness surrounding it. Sort of like a vignette effect where all the light source is sort of in the center. So, you know, again, that's another visual thing where the director wants you to just focus on Lisa. Lisa is the focus of this as always. And it's interesting as well because you've got the cables that are also used as sort of leading lines. And everything about this screams like dystopian, you know, Warhammer 40k future kind of thing. If you've ever played Space Marine 2, this is like the catacombs area when you go underground and you're fighting off like the Chaos Marines and stuff. I will bring up Warhammer 40k or any kind of like sci-fi game in music videos if I have to, because I love that kind of stuff. Sci-fi, superhero content, cyberpunk, you know, it's all my kind of jam. And even the outfit looks phenomenal. Lisa's really playing this character really well. And of course, I love that we're seeing the more edgy side of Lisa. I mean, if you just go back to like Blackpink and their collaboration with Selena Gomez and compare it to this, like this is just two opposite ends of the spectrum, really. We haven't even got to any sort of beat drop yet. We're probably not even at the best part yet. I mean, Lisa's obviously, you know, she's arguably the best part of it. I can't believe how pulled in I am. I just love the whole vibe of it. It reminds me of when I was doing more reactions to Espa and just that whole, you know, dark dance beat. Because I don't know about you guys, but a lot of dance songs right now tend to just use the kick. So when you get into like a drop or something, it's just like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, look, sometimes it works. Sometimes it's just like, okay, we're feeling the vibe. But when you have a moment in the song where you add in like that offbeat hi-hat, so it's like that gets me going, man. Just that syncopation on the hi-hat. I need to see where it goes from here. Let's dial it back. Look at this. Look at the attention to detail. I love the little bits of film grain we got here. And even the dirt that they sort of added to the cloth and everything. Little bits of reflective metal on the ground there. And all these cables that are sort of going into Lisa. Lisa's sort of looking like something out of Resident Evil or maybe the Dune movies. You know, there's so much stuff happening right now in terms of like great entertainment content. I mean, right now we're going through like 3 different superhero franchises at once. once. I'm eating that content up. You got you got Daredevil, and then The Boys just kicked off. And then, of course, you've also got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming up, Avengers Doomsday, and then you've even got Dune Part 3 movie coming out. And Lisa's look here is 100% main character vibes. You know that game, Nier Automata? That's what I'm getting right now. Nier Automata vibes. Need I say more? All right, let's continue.
Play no games. If looks good, then I go.
Shit, let's talk about
I
games.
go bang, yeah, I go bang. Just making them freeze, looking at me. Get on your knees. Heaven or hell, you can get it from me. Heaven or hell, now what's gonna be? Yeah, I'm pretty, pretty bad for an angel. I do what I want when I say so. Yeah, I'm pretty, pretty bad for an angel. Oh, I'm bad for an angel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that wasn't even... Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty, pretty bad for an angel. Yeah, I'm pretty, pretty bad for an angel. Count it up, get my funds and run it up. Count it.
Okay. All right. I'm pausing it again just there because, look, it's a shorter song. So I just want to talk about what we just heard. That part was basically the drop. And I like that we were kind of surprised with a double drop. At this point, I should know how Lisa is with her music. Like, just when you think it's gone one way, she'll surprise you with something else. And so I thought it was really cool that we sort of started with Deep House drop, where it was kind of a bit more minimal and like boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And then that built up into a second drop, and then there was like a little melodic part going on top of that. This is a banger of a song. Does it go harder than Blackpink's Go though? That is yet to be determined. I mean, you know, as the massive Lisa fan that I am, Go was like next level dubstep territory. This is not as like aggressive, but it definitely gets you moving, and it's definitely something that I would drop in a DJ set. I have not DJ'd in years, guys. This makes me want to get back into it because I think EDM in the last few years has been missing that sort of real sort of groove, which only seems to come by when people draw in disco influence into the music, because otherwise you often end up with a lot of dance songs that are like while those sound cool, and while maybe as a producer you want to have some variation in the kind of music that you produce, I feel like the way that EDM is going, the way that pop music is sometimes even going, is kind of veering away from things that were actually making pop and EDM good. There's so many artists that come to mind and producers. Like I think of old school Skrillex and Dylan Francis before versus the sort of stuff that they're putting out now, or even Australian DJ Will Sparks, who used to put out a lot of Melbourne bounce. You don't hear much about Melbourne bounce nowadays, but he's since transitioned from the Melbourne bounce sound to like this trance sound where it's like while that stuff is fine, while it's okay, it's not always in that sort of standard dance EDM range. You're going from like 128 BPM, which is like this normal-ish disco-y dance music, to like 140, sometimes even 170, and you're just like distancing yourself so much from that. The moves that people were coming up with is like the muzzing and like the hand raves, because physically their bodies are unable to dance to those intense speeds. I remember back in the day I used to do hardstyle shuffling, and that was already intense when you're doing just 140 BPM. And the kick's kind of going tung, 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 tung. And you have to imagine when you're shuffling to that, you need to actually be paying attention to the kick hitting the ground, because at the same time you're supposed to be stomping to that kick. I happened to realize later on that I was actually a bit slower than the kick, so I needed to make some adjustments to how I was dancing. But it's a very physical kind of dance. Maybe some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. There was a whole thing about it back in the day. Everyone was wearing like, you know, the fat pants, and it was like the old school rave culture. Maybe Lisa would know about it. Who knows? Surely she would. Our age gap isn't too far apart. But honestly, like, fantastic stuff with this video. I don't mind the drop either. It's pretty cool. Double drop is always nice. We've still got half of the song to go, so it'll be interesting to see if Lisa has any further surprises for us, and I'm sure she will, because you don't want to keep a song like this in the same place. And even when we get to the end of the song, if we go back to that same drop that we had earlier on, you want to add on top of that. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for as we approach the next section. Also kind of looks like she's doing the heart there with her fingers. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, she's getting out. She's escaping.
Yeah, I'm pretty, pretty bad for an angel.
Oh.
I do what I want when I say
is sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel.
Gamer Lisa, let's. Can we get this in Fortnite? This better be a new skin in Fortnite. Come on. I'm sorry I stopped it there. But this is, what is, come on guys, what? Now even this has given me like sort of like Final Fantasy and Clair Obscur Expedition 33 vibes. This is insane. Look at this. Look at the details on this. Wait. So who's Anyma? I don't think we actually got to hear them. Is Anyma perhaps who's doing like the visual side of things, or maybe producing the beat? But if Lisa's getting into this whole EDM vibe, which we've kind of seen, you know, behind the scenes, she's going to all these clubs and stuff. She's getting her drink on. She's behind the DJ deck sometimes as well. If Lisa's getting into that realm, I am 100% for that. I hope that she really enjoys this era as well. Like back when I was DJing a bit more, it was quite honestly a fun time. Just that whole thrill of hearing the next EDM song to come out and then the drops, and does that drop go harder than this drop kind of thing. But yeah, it'll be cool to see Lisa collaborate with more producers in this sort of style, I think, or even more aggressive EDM would be really cool as well. I mean, just even going back to the old EDM sound from like 2012 would be a really cool style for Lisa, I think. And it will introduce a lot more people to EDM, because I feel like a lot of people right now are kind of sitting in this whole boat where most of them will expect more of a K-pop vibe or sound from Lisa. But this is Lisa's solo project. This is stuff that she's doing outside of Blackpink. Rightly so. This is the kind of thing that you want to be seeing from Lisa, because you wouldn't want Lisa to come out with something solo and it just be similar to Blackpink or any other K-pop artist. You want her to be doing and experimenting with her own ideas and stuff. And maybe one day Lisa will treat our ears to like a rock song. I would really like to hear that. You know, she's been sort of teasing this whole idea that she's a rock star. You know, baby, I'm a rock star. You know, can we hear a rock song from Lisa one day? Who knows? I mean, that would be cool. Lisa collaborating with like Linkin Park, for example, I would be for that. Or I think I even said in another video, Lisa and Evanescence would be pretty good too. Or, you know, even if you wanted to go more pop rock, Coldplay or Anastasia would be pretty cool too. Like imagine Anastasia and Lisa. That would be interesting, right? Especially if we get like Left Outside Alone 2.0 with a Lisa rap or something. I don't know. Whew. That's got me really excited for future Lisa tracks, actually. If we're going to get more of this kind of stuff, sign me up. All right, let's get back into it.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel. Yeah, I'm pretty bad for an angel.
Wait, that's got to be Anyma, right? That's got to be Anyma. Let me just say this, because I used to be super into like the DJ scene many years ago, and I don't remember hearing of Anyma. So is he relatively newer in the producer scene? Because yeah, I know a lot of producers back then, from Will Sparks to Timmy Trumpet. Those were Australian ones, but producers like Martin Garrix. I mean, for reference, let's just take a look at some of my top DJ songs. Artists like TV Noise, Dylan Francis, Infected Mushroom, Odd Mob, Diplo, Bingo Players, Will Sparks, Shammy, Eliminate, Zoo, Bauer, Flux Pavilion, you know, Porter Robinson, Party Favors, Skrillex, Rez, TJR, come on, TJR, Nightmare. These were kind of like the vibes back in the day, and I like revisiting them every now and then. I mean, you guys know that I like my rock music, but of course, there is a whole side of me that likes electronics and synthesis. That's kind of like your spectrums, really. Pop and electronic, and then your rock and metal, and then just sort of everything in between there. It's kind of like my happy space. But yeah, fantastic song, fantastic visuals, fantastic Lisa. Even the CGI on this, I'm not gonna lie, looks better than some movies out there. Don't quote me on that. I like how we even got an outfit change. Obviously, we started off with Lisa kind of like in the stripped down version. Looks like she was awakened and she's coming out of a tomb. And once all the walls came down and then she walked out, she sort of evolved into this technical angel kind of thing. And if that person was Anyma, it looked like he was responsible for potentially waking her up. And potentially, with all these cables and everything, maybe he's powering her up. She's like absorbing his life force or something. Maybe he's us as the listener personified. Maybe some idea behind it is like we need Lisa to get over like hard moments in life. But perhaps she's not always the best option. Maybe that's why there's the whole bad angel aspect to it. You can come up with like a fan fiction to this. This is like some crazy stuff. Anyways, I'm not going to entertain that idea on this video. I mean, I'm sure there's probably people already starting that. All right. Anyways, that's going to be it for this reaction video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please do smash the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're on the road to 5k subscribers within the next couple of months or so. And I really appreciate everyone that's been coming in to check out the variety of content that I offer here, whether it's the vlogs or the music reactions or the gaming videos. Really appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.